Hi guys, I'm live again. I have to correct something. I made a mistake on my last video. I said 3 people said happy birthday to me. I was mistaken. 4 people did. President Trump's. I'm on his email list, not email, but text. He texts me, or at least his office does. One of the two, one way or the other. He texts me, and he texted me, "Happy birthday, you rock, Jimmy." He said, "You're a true patriot," and I said back to him, "You rock, Donald. Love you." And I put him 2 emojis with the American flag and stuff. I'm sorry, Donald. I didn't include you at first. I just slipped my mind. So now I'm doing a video just to acknowledge that Donald Trump sent me a text saying happy birthday, and I really feel bad I didn't get that the first time. It just went through. It slipped my mind. So I'm sorry. I want to go on. I want to go on about that a little bit. I think Donald might have heard my version of Star Spangled Banner, or which is Hendrix's version, but I play it too. And if you like that, I thank you, Donald Trump. I do play. I do feel. I feel that song. You know, like me or not, like me or hate me, I play the Star Spangled Banner from my heart. This is the only country I've ever been in. I've never even been in another country. I do put my heart into that song when I play it. So if that's what if that has gone through your consciousness, Donald Trump, I appreciate that energy. And sorry for overlooking that. He sent me a text saying happy birthday, and I didn't even think of saying that. And so I apologize. I don't like when I admit things like that. When I didn't mean to do that. And in fact, a good thing about Donald Trump, I Googled how tall was he one time. How tall is he? One time, just in case I meet him, I wanted to size him up and know what his height was. And guess what? He's exactly the height of my adoptive dad, 6'3". Not 6'4", not 6'2", 6'3". That's 75 inches. He's exactly my dad's height, and it made sense to me because if I'm ever going to meet him, if I ever do, laugh at me if you want, but whatever. Have your fun, Budge-ish. But if I ever do, I wanted to know how tall he was to size him up ahead of time, and he's my dad's height exactly. And going on about that, I think that if you're going to see, my dad was not only Illuminati based in his family, but on his dad's side, which is my grandpa Wiseman. My grandma Wiseman was related to Jesse James, the outlaw. So my dad had Illuminati on his dad's side, and he had outlaw Jesse James. In fact, my adoptive grandma's maiden name was James, Francis James Wiseman. And James comes from Jesse James. My dad was in the Jesse James family on his mom's side, and his own Illuminati family on his dad's side. So if you're going to be a badass and an outlaw, I think 6'3" is the perfect height. Because if you're 6'4", you're too dorky. You're just a dork. You can't move that well. If you're 6'2", there's going to be somebody taller than you. That's a rhyme. But 6'3" is the ultimate. I think it's the perfect height to be if you want to be an outlaw badass. And my dad was, and so was Donald. Not saying Donald Trump's an outlaw, but I'm saying that's if you want to be that gunslinging type of I'll kick your ass, I don't care who you are. 6'3" is the perfect height. My dad was 6'3", and so was Donald Trump. I love you guys. Peace, love, and awesome.